Hey guys, I was just heading home from work and had a couple thoughts I wanted to share. I've seen a couple of videos, people commenting about where have all the preppers gone, and I've noticed there's a couple of good channels that I used to like to watch that over the last few months have shut down or stopped producing, and of course I haven't done as many videos, and then you got the whole G4T debacle, George for title. I just wanted to say there's a couple things that were discouraging to me. Obviously, stuff like the George for title fiasco, that kind of stuff is always a little disheartening and stuff, but I still watch his videos, to be honest with you. I get a kick out of him. I always knew he was faking for the most part and doing skits, and I was cool with that. I just liked what his skits were about. But, I was watching, there's this one channel, and I'm not going to name the channels that I'm going to speak negative of, but this one in particular, this lady, for some reason, half of you guys, my subscribers, as well as thousands and thousands more, would watch her, and she claimed to be a prepping channel, and she had this big series of videos for a couple weeks where she was doing salads in a jar. So she'd make her salad in a mason jar, and she was doing a video every day of opening this salad that she'd prepared on Sunday to see if it was still good on Wednesday and shit like that. I'm like, you know what? That's not prepping. That might be prepping for your lunch tomorrow, but that's not prepping. And, in the big scheme of the YouTube prepper world, I guess she's been highly regarded, or at least at the time was. And I was like, whatever. At least the G4T videos were entertaining, to say the least. Comical at times, obviously. And then there was another one that I really enjoyed watching, another channel I enjoyed watching the hell out of, and sent the guy some donations and ordered some of his stuff, and, tried to support him and everything. And so he decided at one point he wanted to help one of his buddies. So he did this big contest thing and raised a bunch of money for this other guy. And it seemed like at that point, almost like he got jealous or something. I don't even know how to explain it. But his sincerity was gone. And then I was watching his stuff, and I was like, well, he's not really a prepper either. He's just a guy who is struggling financially, him and his wife, and so he has no money to do anything. And then he would get angry about things like people not showing up to go camping with him, or the fact that he wasn't on a reality show, so he wanted to create his own, and he was getting, hateful about people not sending him money to do his own TV production. I don't know, it all got kind of fake to me. It wasn't about preppers. Like my channel, I got a lot of how-to prepping videos, especially from the beginning couple years. But then it's, kind of turned into a little diary blog vlog thing about my life as a prepper, just in general, things that Mike and I do, whether it's going to the gun shows or having some drinks and listening to music on Saturday night, just our life. And every now and then doing something that is prepping related specifically. And I like that on some of the other channels, and I like some of the channels where maybe they've got prepper in their title or their, description, but they're like news channels. I love the alternative news channels and stuff, and I watch those faithfully still. But the whole ego thing, really gets to me when there's another guy that I tried to support, and he got mad because he couldn't get rich selling fire rods on YouTube and thought that everybody was out, you know, to scam him. I'm like, man, we can get ferro rods anywhere, you know. It's a tough one to do and sell enough of them at $5 a pop to get rich, you know. You know, so accept the orders that you've gotten from your fans, you know. I don't know. So I just kind of got a little disheartened at the whole thing. I'm still here, and I've got some ideas in my head, you know, some things that I've been wanting to do, but I've been busy working, and Mike and I were real busy at the end of the summer getting ready for the winter. It got kind of crazy on us, and so we had a lot going on and just didn't really have time, because even though we put some Google AdSense up every now and then on some of our videos, it was never designed for us to try to scam everybody and get rich or anything. We just are sharing our experiences and kind of networking a little bit, and it just, you know, kind of, I think that's where a lot of other preppers, you know, have gone. The question has been raised, you know, by a fellow YouTuber, where have all the preppers gone? Well, you know, when you stop doing things about prepping and you start doing things about give me money,